Good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're listening to me from. It's quite sunny here today, which is very unusual for the United Kingdom. So it's 6th of March 2026, and it's day 7 on the Iran-US Israeli war. I don't know whether it's right to call it that way because what Iran is trying to do and managed to do is to drag many nations into that war. Iran knows that America would, military to military, America would overpower them. So they are not afraid to go down, but their tactics is, if we're going to go down, then the whole world is going to go down with us. Before I go into today's analysis, let me just use this opportunity to thank everyone who has been watching us through the Yoruba Self-Determination movement platform. And for those who have subscribed, I want to say a massive big thank you to you. Your subscription means that we can now do live program and you can contribute in real time on issues and discussions that we are having. But what do we know so far? So on day 5, the Iranian Kurdish, so the Kurdistans of Iranian origin who emigrated to Iraq, some sources said White House has consulted them to be the ground invasion to go into Iran. How true that is, we don't know. But what we do know is that Sky News interviewed their leaders and they said they are waiting for instructions from the White House. So if they're still waiting for instruction from the White House, it means that does not happen. Now, the Iranian foreign minister yesterday said, let them come, we are waiting for them and we're going to deal with them. So it seems like Iran is very ready. I did say on the day 3, day 4, that what Donald Trump would do is that Donald Trump will probably fight as much as he can and then just leave for one or no reason. He will just leave. And right now, it seems Donald Trump, even though a lot of people are saying regime change, is not really necessarily interested in regime change. He's just interested in regime collapse. And what that means is that, yes, anybody can take over, but that person must do America bidding. It doesn't matter whether it's come from the regime. It doesn't matter whether it's come from the son of the late monarch Pahlavi, or it's come from the Iranian people or the Iranian general themselves. All he just wants is somebody that would work towards American interest and do what Americans want. But it doesn't seem like the Iranians are going in that direction because according to verified sources, the son of the late Supreme Leader Moshtaba has been appointed as the new Supreme Leader. Now, what that does is that it doesn't change anything. You've killed Khamenei, and now another Khamenei is now in place. And Iran is probably keeping its card to its chest by not coming to the public to say this is now the new Supreme Leader. Because A, they're trying to protect him. Because if you notice, on day 7, Israeli military has bombed Iran bunker with 50 bombs. So they've sent over 50 jets to go bomb the Iranian underground tunnel. So what that suggests to me is that Israel is actively going into Iran, and looking for ways to put pressure on the Iranian regime. But now let's come to the economic side, because I did say 2 days ago that some people will be winning economically and some people would be losing. So in the US alone, oil price is gone up at the pump station now, by at least 25 cents. At least 25 cents. In the UK, it's nearly the same. It's gone up by at least 25 pence. So it doesn't matter which one you use, whether cents or pence. Because 2 days ago, the petrol station here was selling diesel for £1.33, and today it's now $1.59. So it's nearly 25 pence more. And I don't think they've got new supplies. So for every liter, they are making extra 25 pence. That's just on a small scale. Now imagine people who would be cashing out on a bigger scale. Now, who would be losing? Anybody who is going to buy fuel today is definitely lost money, because maybe you're filling your tank for 80 pounds and that takes you maybe 3 or 4 days. Now you would be filling your tank with 100 pounds. That's extra 20 pounds. If it lasts you 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, that's extra 20, maybe 80, 100 pounds a month. I don't think your employer would have increased your salary within the last 2 days. So some people are losing money. Now, electricity bill is going to go up. And we know fuel controls a lot of things. For somebody like me, I use an electric car. So I don't, and I'm on a fixed deal till the end of this year. So if the war were to go on beyond this year, which I don't envisage, then I might also be affected in a way. So personally, it's not affected me immediately, but I presume that by the time I go to get groceries, it would have gone up. So it's going to affect people proportionally differently in different circumstances. So that's just economically. In terms of lives, over 2,000 people are now being reportedly killed in Iran. The US have reported 6 deaths, and some other countries in the Arab nations have also reported few deaths. But that brings me to the case of Nigeria and the report of Congressman Moore that reported that over 150,000 Christians have been killed in the last 10 years. And they're not seeing it that there is war in Nigeria. Now the Mujahideens, the Fulani militias, are threatening. They've mainly been operating in the Middle Belt. They've caused a lot of havoc there. They've caused havoc in southern Nigeria, in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, and other parts. But in southern Nigeria, more in Yoruba land, they've caused a lot of havoc. But now they are saying they want to go for all-out war in this March. At the end of this March, when they finish their Ramadan. If only these people were fasting. I don't know who they are fasting and praying to. There must be a devil they are fasting to. If all the devil tells them is to go and kill people, steal, and collect their land. Because the Bible says the devil comes not but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And that is what they are promising. So it must be a devil that is speaking to them, not Allah. But that aside, what should our people be doing? We on our part, we are making noise for the international community to understand what is going on in our community, in our country, in our location, to understand what is going on. And we're just in a situation where we need to continue to raise that awareness to make our people understand that what we are facing is an existential crisis. I did say I was going to be talking more about the program Kajodasi. So the little I can say is that our father, Professor Banji Akintoye, would be launching the program very soon. And we're going to be calling on community leaders to work with our team. And we would be supporting whatever those communities are doing to help themselves. We just want to end kidnapping in our land by any means necessary. Fulani must not come to our land and kidnap our wives, our mothers, our sisters, our children, and be asking us to go and bring virgins. Sometimes they ask you to go and bring money, and even when you bring it, they still kill you. It should stop. And we want it to stop right now. So we're going to be bringing that program, which is it's a very powerful program, and it's an initiative that's going to be led by the community. It's going to be community-led. So the community would band themselves together to provide security for themselves and protect themselves. So how that program would go, we're going to be rolling it out for our people. But in all of this, I did say that the American-Iran war is not going to be a forever war. It's not going to be a never-ending war. Although, as of today, the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, have said that they are now reinforcing and they are going to hit Iran pretty hard. How hard, we don't know. But I do know that it's not going to be a long war. And Iran, they are holding for to say how much can they take? How much can they endure? Because I know they themselves, they are hiding something up their sleeves. They are hiding something up their sleeves. They want to see how much firepower America will throw, and then how they too can respond. But in all of these, I know Iran cannot withstand America. It doesn't matter how and what they think, they cannot withstand America. And we will just see. We will see how it will end. Whether the Islamic Revolutionary Guard will continue to rule Iran, I can't say. Whether there's going to be a regime change, I can't say. Whether it's going to be a regime collapse, I don't know. But at the moment, there's no regime failure. Well, we wouldn't say failure. There's no regime change. There's a regime decapitation. Will the regime collapse and just have other senior military people continue? I don't know. If the son of the late Ayatollah Khamenei, which is Moshtaba, takes over, then I would say everything the Americans and the Israelis have fought for in that war was just a waste of time. So I don't think America and Israel will agree. Because if Moshtaba becomes the supreme leader and is able to manage to evade the America and the Israeli onslaught, what that would do is that would solidify Khamenei's right to the throne of the Iraqi governance forever. Because once this Khamenei goes, I guarantee you it is another Khamenei that will come again. So if they don't bring in a new person, that is if the Iranian, the IRGC doesn't come up with a new leader that is not Khamenei, then I'm afraid Iran would now become another monarchy system under the Khamenei, under the Islamic religion, which will be dangerous for Iran and their neighbors. So we should just watch and see and hope and pray for the best. But it's not just hoping and praying for the best. It's what action are you doing to protect yourself, especially if you're living in the Middle East. And if you're living in a place like Nigeria that is witnessed more deaths this year alone than what the people of Iran that is at war are witnessing, then why are people so silent about the tragedy going on in Africa and especially in Nigeria? Thank you very much. God bless you.